Ask any Tottenham fan in the chat right now. How do they feel about Dele Alli?
We don't allow Tottenham fans in here.
Nick Red asked the question. He said, sorry to be late. Has Christian's Dele Alli jersey arrived yet? So let's get into Everton Football Club. Obviously, a big last couple days. Frank Lampard announced as the manager for the club. Then a signing from Donny Van De Beek. And then after that,
which I believe is a loan.
Yes, is a loan. Within till the end of the season with an option to buy. I don't know. I don't remember if that was the case.
Here, let's go over the ins. Is Dele Alli, which was purchased for how much?
Dele Alli. So this is a strange one. But I don't have the details in front of me. But essentially, Dele Alli was purchased, and it has like if he plays 20 games, it's like, it's conditional. So if he plays 20 games, it like triggers a like 12 million or whatever. From what I understand, if he reaches all the incentives, it's essentially about 40 million, which is pretty insane for Dele Alli, right? It was like,
right.
Somebody said that Everton purchased Dele Alli and Alex Iwobi for around 74 million combined, which is just what a staggering number for those two guys.
Wow.
But it's just Everton are down bad right now. They need all the help they can get. A bunch of injuries to midfielders. I think put them in a situation where Donny Van De Beek, we haven't seen much at Manchester United. He has not gotten a lot of love, but when he was at Ajax, the dude was a beast, and he completely earned.
Look, Manchester United didn't give him a chance. We've not seen Donny Van De Beek in the Premier League.
Yeah,
we haven't, because I don't know what the hell's going on in Manchester United. They just didn't want my guy to shine. I thought this was the midfielder to get, because in fact, most of the players coming in have a chip on their shoulder. Luka Digne went out for 33 million American, by the way. 33 million American, but Vitaly Mikolenko came in from Dynamo Kiev for 26 million American. Donny Van De Beek is in on loan. Anwar Agazi in on loan, and Nathan Patterson from Rangers, which purchased for 16 million. So you went out and you filled the positions you needed to, including Dele Alli. I mean, is that not what you wanted? If you look at who needed what and who brought those players in, Everton had the best transfer window.
It's right. I mean, it's as far as if you could win a Premier League based on who had the best transfer window, I guess Everton is pretty high up there on the table. But the fact that they at least addressed some of these problems, and I've been harping about it just for months. The midfield has been getting destroyed every game. Doucouré, Allen, Andre Gomez is not enough. They can't maintain possession. They can't move the ball forward. They can't defend accordingly. So it's the fact that Elite addressed this stuff. I mean, I said this a couple of weeks ago, but I don't even need Donny Van De Beek and Dele Alli to do that much. They just need to.
Should we do this in the other window?
Sure.
So people can actually see it?
So all they need to do is just move the ball, maintain possession, move the ball forward, get it to Richarlison, get it to Damari Gray, and let's have some fun out there. That's it. We can't have these games with 18% possession. Doesn't matter who we're playing against. It can't. It can't look like that.
This is how low the bar is for Everton fans. They're just like, look, can you pass the ball in this direction? And if the answer is yes, buddy, you're getting a number. You know what I mean? You're getting a number. Brushy87, a.k.a. just Brush.
Mm-hmm.
My guy went modern, okay? He said, yo, Christian, did Everton finesse Spurs for Ali? 10 million pounds after 20 appearances, and the rest is all performance-related add-ons. So they're probably not seeing the whole of that 40 million pounds. What are your thoughts on that?
And in general, I'm not happy with pretty much any of the signings. At least in this, Dele Alli. Given that the fact that the players that
I think you're insane.
Hold on,
you're not happy with these signings.
The players that Everton got we haven't seen much from them. Ask any Tottenham fan in the chat right now, how do they feel about Dele Alli?
We don't allow Tottenham fans in here.
Oh, I forgot. We have YouTube has an auto block feature. If you are a Tottenham fan, apologies. We didn't build the system. That's how it came. Okay,
this isn't our fault.
These players are kind of outcasts. I mean, that's just the truth. It's.
But don't you think they walk in with a chip on their shoulders?
I don't care if they have chips, if they have fries. I could care less.
Which chip is on your shoulder? Is it a French fry or a crisp? We need to know. No, but Dele la chingada. Tommy G, thank you for hitting the subscribe button. We love you, baby. And don't forget, please hit that like button if you are watching. There's no reason not to. And if you're listening and you want to know what all this like and subscribe hubbub is, join us on YouTube Live, which we're going. Obviously, Yanni Mars is here. He said, "Come on, you Southampton." What does that mean? But no, I would have loved Donny Van De Beek to come to Arsenal. I like these players that haven't been given a chance. We know what their level is. We know how quality they've been in the past.
Yeah, they
didn't get a chance. They're going to come in and they're going to play their asses off because they want a new contract. They want some of that sweet Mbappe.
You're right. They're so close to it too. They just
do a couple goals away.
We all know this, okay?
But Dele Alli is yet another. Look, we talked about this. Mourinho finds a player to ruin at every club. As an example, he chose Dele Alli. He now leaves Tottenham, and he's gonna have this overwhelming, sort of desire, I think, to try to prove everyone wrong who didn't believe in him.
I hope to see it. I'm more excited about the fact that a new manager, who I think the players will like and respect. Lampard was not my first choice. But I think the point you just made about
based on the graffiti on Goodison, I think you're the only one who didn't want him.
No, look, a lot of people did not. That was not their first choice. But I don't think people hated him or hated that his name was coming up. But just the point that you made about having something to prove. Nobody has something more to prove than I think Frank Lampard. The way it worked out at Chelsea, I think there's a little bit of the club that he loves and the club that he adores. He got to be the manager. He was given an opportunity. It wasn't enough. He gets sacked. Then
but that's Chelsea,
and they end up winning Champions League the same year.
That part hurt.
Yeah, so
that part hurt.
I think he has a little bit something to prove. And even in his first interview for the club, he did mention about his history with Chelsea. He's he basically apologized for scoring so much against Everton. So he's like, I'm gonna, I'll have to return the favor by helping the club as well. So, Enrique Alvarado said, "Dude, Christian, how are you not excited?" I am excited.
Thank you, Enrique. This is insane. If this was Arsenal, I'd be jumping for joy. I didn't want Lampard.
What is
Donny hasn't played? Dele Alli, blah blah blah. You had nobody before this.
Look,
you had no midfield, and they got you one of the biggest names to leave Ajax in a while. Previously a star boy for the English national team and a legend from the Premier League as your manager, and you still ain't happy?
Hold on. Do you see where we are in the table, Alexis? What are you saying? I understand. Signings are great.
Which is even more.
Signings are lovely, but they don't push you up the table without winning some games. You need
to bring them in.
Burnley, you see Burnley right now? They have 2 games in hand.
They also just sold their best striker.
All right, so this is not. I understand there should be excitement or whatever, but this is. I need one win. The next game is against Newcastle. Everton winning against Newcastle, that will provide me with the excitement and the week after, when we record, you will see me and hear me very excited about Everton and what is going on. But if Lampard loses this game against Newcastle, bro, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a huge problem, especially if Norwich win. No, I'm saving any excitement until I get results.